Okay, guys, we are on book 8 of the Magic Tree House, and this book is called Midnight on the Moon. So I am going to read a quick prologue, and a prologue is just explaining what we have read so far in the other 7 books so we can remember, okay? Here is the picture. One summer day in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious treehouse appeared in the woods. 8-year-old Jack and his 7-year-old sister Annie climbed into the treehouse. The treehouse was filled with books, and it was magic. It could go any place that was in a book. All Jack and Annie had to do was to point to a picture and wish to go there. They visited dinosaurs, knights, an Egyptian queen, pirates, ninjas, and the Amazon rainforest. Along the way, they discovered that the treehouse belonged to Morgan Le Fay. Morgan was a magical librarian from the time of King Arthur. She traveled through the time and space, gathering books for her library. One day, Jack and Annie found a note that said Morgan was under a spell. Jack and Annie set out in the magic treehouse to find 4 special things that might free her. With the help of a mouse named Peanut, Jack and Annie found the first thing in Old Japan, the second in the Amazon rainforest, and the third in the Ice Age. Now, Jack, Annie, and Peanut are ready to find the last thing in Midnight on the Moon. Chapter 1, By Moonlight. Jack, whispered a voice. Jack opened his eyes. He saw a figure in the moonlight. Wake up. Get dressed. It was his sister Annie. Jack turned on his lamp. He rubbed his eyes. Annie was standing beside his bed. She wore jeans and a sweatshirt. Let's go to the treehouse, she said. What time is it? Asked Jack. He put on his glasses. Don't look at your clock, said Annie. Jack looked at his clock. Oh, man, he said. It's midnight. It's too dark. No, it isn't. The moon makes it bright enough to see, said Annie. Wait till morning, said Jack. No, now, said Annie. We have to find the 4th M thing. I have a feeling that the full moon might help us. That's nuts, said Jack. I want to sleep. You can sleep when we come back home, said Annie. No time will have passed. Jack sighed. Oh, brother, he said. But he got out of bed. Yay, said Annie. Meet you at the back door. She tiptoed out of Jack's room. Jack yawned. He pulled on his jeans and sneakers and his sweatshirt. He put his notebook and pencil into his backpack. Then he crept down the stairs. Annie opened the back door quietly. They stepped outside. Wait, said Jack. We need a flashlight. No, we don't. I told you. The moon will light our way, said Annie, and she took off. Jack sighed, then followed her. Annie was right, thought Jack. The moon was so bright that he could see his shadow. Everything seemed washed with silver. Soon they left their street. Annie led the way into Frog Creek Woods. It was much darker under the shadow of the tree. Jack looked up, searching for the treehouse. There, said Annie. The magic treehouse was shining in the moonlight. Annie grabbed the rope ladder and started climbing up. Careful, go slowly, said Jack. He followed her up the ladder and into the treehouse. Moonlight streamed through the window. It shone on the letter M that shimmered on the wooden floor. It shone on the 3 M things that rested on the M. A moonstone from the time of the ninjas, a mango from the Amazon rainforest, and a mammoth bone from the Ice Age. We need just one more M thing, said Annie, to free Morgan from the spell. Squeak! Peanut, said Annie. In the dim light, Jack saw a tiny mouse. She sat on an open book. You didn't expect to see us this late, did you? Said Annie. She picked up Peanut. and Jack picked up the open book. So where are we going this time? Annie asked him. Jack held the book up to the moonlight. Uh-oh, he said. I knew we should have brought a flashlight. I can't read a thing. He could make out diagrams and shadowy pictures, but he couldn't read a word. Look at the cover, said Annie. The letters were big on the cover. Jack squinted at them. It's called Hello Moon. Annie gasped. We're going to the moon! Of course not, said Jack. It's impossible to go to the moon without tons of equipment. Why? There's no air. We couldn't breathe. Not only that, we'd boil to death if it was day and freeze to death if it was night. Yikes, said Annie. So, where do you think we are going? Maybe a place where people train to be astronauts, said Jack. That sounds neat, said Annie. Yeah, said Jack. He'd always wanted to meet astronauts and space scientists. So, say the wish, said Annie. Jack opened the book again. He pointed to a picture of a dome-shaped structure. I wish we could go there, he said. So the wind started to blow. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster and faster. Then everything was silent. Absolutely silent. As quiet and still as silent could be. So your prediction today is going to be, do you think that Jack and Annie will go to the moon? Or do you think that they will go to a place where astronauts learn about the moon? You make your prediction. My prediction is that Jack and Annie will go to the moon. I think that they will still go to the moon. I do not think that they will go to a place where astronauts learn about the moon, because looking at the cover, it looks like they are actually on the moon. So that's my prediction. I think Jack and Annie will go to the moon, period. I think Jack and Annie will go to the moon. I think is hard. Remember, because I said that's a hard one. So that's actually TH. I think Jack. We should know Jack, capital J because it's his name. A-C-K. I think Jack and A-N-D and Annie, capital A-N-N-I-E. I think Jack and Annie will go G-O-O-O. Go to T-O. The. We should know that, right? That was one of our words. The moon. M-O-O. Moon. Remember, you don't have to sound out the entire word. You could just sound out the beginning sound also, okay? And if you can't hear any of the sounds, don't write any letter. Just write the letter to the sounds that you hear, okay? So your prediction is going to be, do you think that Jack and Annie will go to the moon? Or do you think that Jack and Annie will go to a place where astronauts learn about the moon? Write your sentence, and that's it.